We have some good news from Tigo Airtel. Um, they are holding ICT mentorship seminar for girls. So, you know this AirtelTigo um, communication network. Of course, it's Airtel and Tigo that came together to become AirtelTigo. So, ever since their partnership, we've been seeing them do a lot of good things. And they've been bringing together, things to develop people and parts of our nation. Now, what they've done is that they held a mentorship seminar for 80 girls, and these 80 girls are from Central Region, OT Region, Western North Region, and also the Northeast regions in Ghana. Now, this ICT learning is part of the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization's initiative to commemorate, 2021's International Girls and Information Communication Technology Day. It's just something they've been doing and they've been working at. So this is aimed to provide, opportunities to these girls, to these 80 girls, so that they gain knowledge and also practical experience in the working field of ICT and if anything that will have to do with computer related stuff. I think it's a good initiative. Our girls should use this to do good and to focus on how to be, better women in the near future. Because these ladies, when they grow up, they are going to need skills to survive on their own. And what happens is that when they don't have the needed skills, you then see them turning to, things like prostitution and all of these other, uncalled professions. And some of them do things on social media as if, they are working, but then it's actually prostitution under the sheets. So I find that this is a good way to help them because once they are learning things on the computer, those skills they'll gain will be needed in offices that may employ people like them. So it's a very very good thing. It will help them, to focus on the future and also on the present. Now, the acting chief executive officer of AirtelTigo, who's Emmanuel IJ, he is encouraging, the young girls to take this ICT program very seriously. He hopes that they will use it to make themselves a brighter future and also contribute to the economic development of the country as well as the social development of Ghana as well. So he's informing the girls that this is their chance now, this is their opportunity. An opportunity where not every girl has gotten, but they, the 80 for now, have received this opportunity. So it's an important initiative for them, and they are to increase, their learning and also to look at how to be better in the areas of science, engineering, technology, mathematics, and all those other very very necessary professions and also subjects. Now, he's also, saying that if these girls can continue to do this, there could be a chance for them even getting further support in their education in the near future. So it depends on their seriousness of it. Now, we are looking at our girls today, and we are seeing them as just, little girls. You get it? But these are the women who are going to be making Ghana the mother Ghana that we've always been calling mother Ghana, mother Ghana. It starts from these little girls. You get it? So when we give them the right things now, would help them to get the right foundation, so that they'll be deeply rooted in the right things and not in the wrong fields. And then the next thing we are getting the next female president. We are getting the next, minister of parliament who's going to help Ghana a lot. We are getting the next innovator, the next creative lady who is going to change the whole world, and going to bring good news and a good name to Ghana. So let's push this agenda forward. Now, the director of Girls in ICT, Mrs. Veronica Rita Sakiti, also spoke on behalf of the Minister of Communication and Digitalization. She applauded the management of Tigo, AirtelTigo, for mentoring these girls and for even thinking of this initiative and following through with it. Now, the motive behind the Girls in ICT Day celebration is supposed to bridge the gap between males and females, in the field of technology. When you go to some certain areas, it's only guys who can do certain things in ICT. That thing should stop. It should be both males and females as well. So it's aimed at bridging that gap. For example, maybe if you go into a place where they are developing apps, you find that the number of guys to females is alarming. You find 10 guys and one female, you get it, or you even find 10 guys and no females at all. So this initiative is going to bridge the gap between that as well. I also personally feel like we should do something to garner the interest of females and of girls in that area, because we are seeing our girls being interested in seeing things portrayed on TV and social media. So when they get interested in those type of things, that's where they take their attention to. But if we get them to be interested in this type of ICT things, then that's when we are going to make the change. So according to Mrs. Sakite, globally it has been observed that young girls always shy away, are not interested in things like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So she was hoping that this was going to change that observation. Hopefully, this challenge would be changed as the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization, as well as Airtel and Tigo, are passionate about this initiative. We also heard the Chief Supply Chain Officer, Evelyn Sam, is also urging the girls to take full advantage of these opportunities available to them today. Because some of them did not get that chance when they were young. Most of these women who are even in big places today and in places of power today, it was just recently, or just after university or after tertiary, that they started taking ICT seriously because of where they were going to go. So now some of them are now getting just the basics of it, because they didn't have the opportunity in their time. You get it? Yeah. So imagine what they would have been doing if they had that information then, and had built upon it too now. You get it? So and that's what she's driving at. Since the pace of technological change is going rapidly, it's changing, it's moving fast. Things are swooping, like shoop. It's just so very fast. The next thing you know, this is here, and that is no more relevant. The next thing you know, another thing is here. So yeah, that is it. These 80 girls were taken on a tour to various departments. They were engaged by the staff and executives of AirtelTigo, and they were shown how the business was operated, and they were given a feel of working in in a telecommunication network. So I felt that was a good thing to get them the hands-on experience, to let them feel what it is like to be around the place, just to give them that feel of working and being a serious person, and doing something to earn a living and to be a better person in this life. So thank you very much, Tigo Airtel, for your beautiful initiative, as well as the Ministry of Digitalization and Communication as well. Okay, so viewers and listeners, please leave your comments about this initiative, and let's see what you feel about it. You can also add suggestions depending on what you feel will be the best way to go with regards to these our females. Thank you very much for listening, and have a very nice day.